Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Foundation League action here at the MLE. I'm joined here by Turney Ernie. It's a different face than the last guy, but how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I got to watch the previous series, and it was a really close match. But in the end, I believe it was the Blizzard won 4-1 over the Eclipse.
Yes, they did 4-1. I mean, it was kind of close games, but I mean, at the same time, the Blizzard just showing up when they needed to. But that is the past. Right now, we have the Shadow versus the Sharks, and this is an interesting matchup right off the bat. I mean, these players. Uh, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't heard much of them, but I am foundation. I'm not a foundation league pro, so obviously these players. We saw the last series put on a good show. I mean, I won't be too surprised if we see another amazing show that they put on here in this series.
And the big name that stands out to me is Chang Yang, I believe, for the Sharks. I want to say he was the first overall pick in the Foundation League.
Ooh.
So I'm really interested to see how he's going to mesh with Tarasenko, as I believe Tarasenko is a lower salary player, and I want to see how Tarasenko will step in and fit in with the Sharks roster.
Yeah, definitely be that support player that they need. But on the other side, we've got a Drew and what is that? Zar 235. Yes, that's
Sure, yeah, we'll go with Czar.
or Czar. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a good matchup. But first, we're going to have a map intro real quick. So whenever whenever the guy behind the scenes wants to do it, we'll have a map intro, and then we will go right into game number between the Shadow and the Sharks here in week number 1.
All right.
Welcome back. Turner is going to take it away with the Parrot play.
All right, and we're going to get underway with the Shadow and the Sharks. Kickoff's going to go back to Drew. He's going to get it over the defense. What a carry from Drew 5 seconds in to take the lead.
Oh my goodness. Drew, something like that, whatever you want to call it. If any of his teammates are in chat, clip that, because that might be one of the Volskarana play of the week. I'm going to sell out pretty hard. But the Shadow grabbing an early 1-0 lead here.
And they looked him, and they might make it 2 here. Zar's going to play it off the back wall. Can he get his backboard read? No. Now Drio's going to try and center. Pops it over Chang Yang. It's just Tarasenko that's back. Zar's going to pick on the corner. That could be in, but no, Chang Yang's there for the save.
Yeah, good job here from the Shadow, just really starting out strong on the offensive side. Zar is up, but he can't put that one away. Just the Sharks really can't get out of their own half right now.
Yeah, this offensive pressure right now from the Shadow is just kind of swarming all over as they're not letting the Sharks get a chance to breathe. Is Drio's shot's going to go wide? He had a perfect chance there. Now Tarasenko's going to have an open net. He's going to try to play it off the back wall. It's going to pop up. It's not the bounce he wants. Now Zar's going to play it downfield. Chang Yang's going to have to chase back into the corner. He's going to get the pinch out to center field to a waiting Drew, and that's going to be in the net. What a heads-up play from Drew.
Drew, just a beautiful play there. I mean, getting that 50 right into the midfield, and then he's already up in the air waiting for that one. Obviously, just a bit of a pre-jump, a good read from him. And now it's 2-0 Shadow, and they're really, really showing up early.
Yeah, we're only a minute into this game, and the Shadow have accumulated 5 shots. Drio's going to try to put a 6. Almost. I guess you could call it a double tap, which is impressive for Foundation League, to say the least. Zar's going to get one on net. Chang Yang with the back post rotation just couldn't get forward in time, and now it's 3-0. This is really starting to snowball.
It really is. The Shadow coming out to play here. I mean, Zar has a goal now, and Drew has 2. And with a minute and a half, the Shadow have a 3-goal lead, and the Sharks have really not had any time to breathe.
And the Sharks just haven't even had a chance to get some offensive pressure here, as this one could drop in. What a stop! I want to say from Drew, as Tarasenko's going to try to play it through the corner. but it's going to get knocked away. Chang Yang is far back. Drio's going to get the demo. Zar goes for the demo. What a bump! No, what a save! Oh my god!
What is going on? This game is already insane. Holy cow!
I don't know.
I don't know what to say.
We're 2 minutes in and I'm dumbfounded.
I know, this is...
Ooh.
What?
What a flick. There's the center from Zar. It's going to be wide, and it's going to go back the other way. Tarasenko can't center it out, so he's going to chase it along the wall. Chang Yang's going to rotate back for the stop, and again, this Shadow offense is just clicking right now.
It really is, but, I mean, just as you say that, the Sharks get one back.
The Sharks get one back here as I believe both players were upfield. And there's plenty of time for them to get 2 more to tie this one up.
Yeah, there definitely is. I mean, for sure. But again, the Shadow, it just seems like they're just beating up on another team right now. Like, other than that one goal where they both were a bit out of position, it's really seemed like...
Infield pass. Ooh, it was just wide from Tarasenko. We're going to see if he can clean that up later in the series. Excuse me? What was that? From Drew.
I don't know. That was...
This is foundational.
This man's insane. This man's insane. I'm not going to lie.
Zar's going to get a shot on net. Chang Yang can't get up in time. I thought he had boost there. He did. He had 60 boost in the tank. Feels backflip.
I think it was a bit unfortunate too, because he didn't really have any momentum going into the ball. He kind of stopped and waited, and that shot was just in front of him. And that flip can't save you all the time.
Oh, what a shot from Chang Yang! Puts it far post. Drew was expecting that to go short side. Just caught him off guard there.
It was a good flick over one, but Chang Yang with a beautiful shot just right past the last defender, and we've already had 6 goals 3 minutes in. This game in general has been an offensive show of force from both teams, it seems like.
It's been a slugfest so far here in Game 1 of the Foundation League matchup between the Shadow and the Sharks. Infield pass! Oh my goodness.
This, I don't even know what to say. Zar, right over to Drew. Just a beautiful play right there. I mean, this Shadow team has definitely been screaming. They definitely got that chemistry down. And they have 5 goals here in game number 1. And the Sharks really have nothing to say, nothing to come back with at this point. This is ridiculous.
The Sharks have had no answer. This is going to be a center for Drew, and that's going to be his 4th goal of the game. The shots are now 11-1 in favor of the Shadow. This is absolutely monstrous from the Foundation League team.
11-1. That is absolutely ridiculous, man. I don't know. The Shadow just come to play at this point. This is ridiculous. I mean, Drew is 6 alone. And obviously, Zar is 5, but he's had, 4 of their goals so far? Drew has really come out to play. I mean, sometimes those nerves really get to you when you're on stream, but this is something else. He's using this I don't know, these nerves to his advantage.
Oh, what a read there from Zar. As again, the Sharks are coughing it up in their defensive half, and they're just centering it for the Shadow. As again, they're going to get punished.
And Zar, I mean, these reads from the Shadow have been absolutely, I don't know, exquisite, if you want to call it that. It's 7-2, and at this point, they really have no point, like, they're really showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, what a stop there from Tarasenko. And for me, I believe it could be a lot of nerves for the Sharks, as this is Foundation League. This is week 1 of your first league, organized league, you could say, and you're on stream, as Drew is going to get himself another one. But I know for me, when I was in the Foundation League last season, and I had a stream right off the bat week 1, and I was scared out of my pants. It was terrifying. But again, the Sharks just need to take a deep breath, calm down. It's a long series.
I mean, yeah, for sure. It is a long series. I will agree with you. And nerves is something that a really good bump there from Drew. But again, like nerves is something you have to learn from. You have to go through it multiple times, especially on being on stream. And if this is their first time on stream, they're as you said, super nervous. They don't want to mess up, and it's really causing them to just be outplayed by the Shadow right now.
And as a player, I almost feel like I'd rather not know if I'm being streamed because it's just something I'm not thinking about. I don't have to worry about.
Yeah. No, I agree with that for sure.
As the clock is going to wind down, Chang Yang can't center it in, and the Shadow are going to win game 1 in a dominating fashion, 8-2.
8-2. That is a ridiculous scoreline. I mean, Drio came out in the first 30 seconds and scored 2 ridiculous goals. I don't think the Sharks really had any answer after that. That was just crazy for them.
And I mean, if you look at the shot line, 15-2 finals for the Shadow, and that just tells the story. The Sharks didn't have an answer for this Shadow offense.
No, they really didn't have any answer for it. That was ridiculous to me. I didn't understand. I don't understand it. I mean, the Shadow really showing up when they needed to, obviously getting those goals that they needed to, and the Sharks, they need to bounce back. Obviously, that game number 1 didn't go their way. But if you say, let's put it behind us, so they scored 8 goals, but we can still win this series. That's as much as they scored 8 goals. That's still just one game. Like that's almost nothing basically in this series. You still have 4 more games to go.
Exactly, and I feel like the Sharks need to just start working together as a team. Where I felt like Tarasenko would just try to play it downfield, and Chang Yang would just try to do solo plays. I feel like they need to start working together more.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think they do need to start working something. I mean, you saw that a couple times with the Shadow, just beautiful team plays, and it ended up working out for them. And the Sharks need to do the same thing on the offensive side.
Moving into game 2 between the Shadow and the Sharks in the Foundation League here on MLE's second Twitch channel.
Yes, because obviously we had too many games they couldn't put us on the channel. Makes me upset, but it's all right. We're not mainstream worthy casters.
Sad face.
We'll
be there one day as Chang Yang's gonna put it wide. He had a great chance there as both Shadow defenders were caught in the blue half. Now Drew's gonna go for a solo play. Dirty dangles from Drew.
This man's nuts.
Who is this man?
I
don't know.
Someone tell me in chat who this man is. This guy
please.
is nuts. I don't expect this out of Foundation League players, but this man, the solo plays that he's having and the shots that he's having, he's going to be one of the best for sure. He's going to be a very good player for you. Seasons to come in the MLE.
Absolutely. As I believe this season there's now like player power rankings, not just also with team power rankings. So it's going to be interesting to see where he's going to wind up. As Chang Yang can't get it past Drew, and now Zar's going to pick it up. Move it downfield, sets up for a flick, can't make contact. Tarasenko will play it to the side. He's going to play it back into his own third. Drew's going to have an open net. What a save from Tarasenko.
A beautiful save there, but again, this pressure from the Shadow just not letting up at the point, as the Sharks don't have any idea of what to do. A beautiful save. Is Drew there? Yes, he is up, but it's going to be up high. Can Zero get there? No,
and Drew is going to play it to the side. The Shadow have accumulated 5 shots this game and a flurry.
Sorry for stopping there, but I was confused. I was just like, did they both turned away from that ball when they had opened? Sorry, I was very confused.
Oh, what a shot from Drew again. Goes far side, top cheddar. It doesn't get any cleaner than that in Rocket League.
I mean, Tarasenko just got sniped on. That was ridiculous.
That's just rude. Someone revive him, please.
That is wrong. The hockey player got sniped on. How did this happen?
That's true. Tarasenko, can he get the open net? Yes, he's gonna answer back as Drio just gets a really weird hop on the touch and can't get there for the save.
A bit unfortunate for him as Drio. I mean, he had that rough touch, but a good follow-up from Tarasenko, making sure, to stay with the play. Didn't back off. You say, oh, he's got that ball. Just with the confidence that he has of Drew, of the player that he is. He is capable of making mistakes. And, as Chang Yang.
Speaking of mistakes, there's a big one. Chang Yang can get, it's a 2-on-0 here. Chang Yang needs to get the center. He does. Can he get the follow-up? No, and Tarasenko is going to get demoed. And this could be an open net. Can Tarasenko get there? He can't, as the demo is going to work out for the Shadow.
Yeah, very good job there. As Chang Yang, he didn't have any boost, unfortunately. He could have gotten a better shot, but he didn't. And then Tarasenko just unable to get back in time from the demo. And Zar, knowing full well of what happened there, he just puts it in the bottom corner. And the Sharks defenders really not knowing what to do at this point as Zara gets around another one. Is this going to turn into another goal? Yes, it will, and it's 4-1 Shadow.
Zar with an absolute fantastic play. Shoots it far side. Great awareness. Chang Yang wasn't going to get there at all. And it's now 4-1 for the Shadow.
Whew. This is a beatdown right now that the Shadow are putting on the Sharks. I am very scared for the next 3 games.
Scared indeed, as Zar's going to play it over to the side. Drew's going to try to follow up. He beats out Chang Yang. Zar picks it up. That's going to be on target. Oh, it goes off the post. What a stop there from Tarasenko. 2 minutes to go, and the Sharks still need to find an answer for this insane Shadows offense.
Yeah, the insane Shadows offense is right. A beautiful demo there from Trio. Really not letting the Sharks get out of their own end. And man, this is crazy to me. As you said, I'm pretty sure you said that Chang Yang was the #1 overall pick, and it just seems like the Shadow are just outplaying the #1 pick right now. As Drew is up high, he's going to score another one, and it's 5-1 Shadow.
Drio getting himself another hat trick in this series. Oh, just what a play. Gets the air roll. You can really see the mechanics that this player has.
Yeah, the mechanics that he has is something absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this is a Foundation League player that we're talking about, and he's hitting air roll shots. It's something that, I didn't start hitting until I was, low champ. So obviously, this man is showing up
consistently too.
Yeah, consistently is the name of the game for sure.
Especially in Foundation League, as Zar. Oh, that one's going to hop underneath him as Drio can't get the touch. So now both Shadow players are in the corner. This could be dangerous. Ooh. As the Sharks are going to get away with one there. As they're down by 4 with 50 seconds to go. It's just damage control at this point.
Yeah, it really is. You just want to be able to... You want to put this game again behind you. I mean, I said that about game number... You want to try to put this game behind you because this is another beatdown from the Shadow. And if you're the Sharks, what a shot there. That's going to go right off the post. But Tarasenko put it off the post as well. Oh, that hurt so much from the Sharks who needed a goal to get back into this one.
The post again! Ping the post.
Oh, the accuracy plaguing the Sharks right now, and Zar.
Oh, what a dunk from Zar!
Oh,
he has a family. You can't do that.
He has a family. I just like the man in the back. I don't think he has one anymore. With that dunk, I don't think he has a family anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is ridiculous. This is just a blowout at this point. I am scared for the Sharks in the next 3 games. I'm very scared.
as the Sharks are just trying to have a nice evening here on the Salty Shores beach, but the Shadow are just going to gloom over their day and make it sad and depressing as the Shadow go up 2-0 in the series with a 6-1 victory.
They have scored a combined 14 goals to the Sharks 3.
And I believe the shots, get this, are 30-6.
Oh my! Oh, that hurts.
I'm speechless at this point. I'm just so glad I ranked out so I don't have to play these guys.
You don't have to play Drew
right now.
The Shadow. I mean, this is ridiculous from them. They're showing up. They're being. If they stay consistent, this team could be
scary.
Scary. This team is very scary already. Just through these first.
The rest of the Foundation League should just be afraid of their own Shadow at this point.
Their own Shadow, yeah. Who knows? Maybe Drew will pop out.
I'm just imagining like a Rocket League card just popping out of a shadow.
Absolutely dunking on your family.
Like just behind a dark corner. Here comes Drew. Like,
oh
hey,
no,
you want to get dunked on?
No!
Alright, is game 3 going to get underway here between the Shadow and the Sharks, as the Shadow are on series point at the moment.
Yeah, they are on series point. Oh, a bit of a mistouch there. But again, series point for the Shadow, and the Sharks want to try to prolong this series, put it to 5 games, make it that deciding game number 5. But if the Shadow come out and have another game like they have the last 2, this is going to be nothing but another blowout. Is Zar's going to put in the first one? Yes, he will, and it's 1-0 Shadow in early.
Zar, I believe he's just going to fake out Tarasenko there. Yeah, Tarasenko just cheating up a little too far, and Zar had so much speed. Just blew right by him.
He really did. He really did.
Fairly neutral kickoff. Chang Yang's going to try to put this up on target. He's going to get a really soft touch, and Dria's going to play that away. Oh, dunk there from Tarasenko is going to be just wide. Follow-up shot, again going to be wide. Oh, what a dunk is Chang Yang there. Yes, and they tie it up. Tarasenko doing the dirty work on the goal line, and Chang Yang's going to finish it off.
What a beautiful dunk there from Tarasenko and Chang Yang. Just knowing that an opportunity is just sitting there, making sure that, you don't miss that. And we're all tied at 1. And the Sharks coming out and tying this game up very quickly, making sure the Shadow can't get another goal to build on that lead.
Oh no. Oh. Just as I was going to say, that's the first tie we had this series.
It's gone.
There was a double commit in the corner, and Tarasenko just kind of got hung out to dry there.
It's dead. It's dead. The tie is dead. Oh no. Oh goodness.
Tarasenko's going to play that over to the side. I would have rather liked to see him just play that straight up field, as the Sharks just need to breathe. They need to get some oxygen over their gills. Tarasenko tries to go short side. Can't get that one to go.
Hold on, did you just say air in their gills?
Did I stutter? They're Sharks.
Okay.
Oh, is there going to be an open net there? Oh, what a save!
What just happened? I'm so confused. What is going on?
Does the Shadow continue to have offensive pressure here 2 minutes into game 3? Scoreline is 2-1. This is the best we've seen the Sharks all series.
And as much as you could say that this is the best Sharks we've seen all series, I mean, when's it going to crack? His Zar can't get a shot, but Drew Will, it's going to go off the crossbar. Can Zar turn around and put it away? No, he can't. He's going to put it wide. Oh, just
And all of a sudden, the
unfortunate.
shooting accuracy for the Shadow has disappeared as Drio gets an amazing shot on net. Tarasenko gets his savior medal. Changyang plays it upfield for Tarasenko. Tries to follow it up, overshoots it, gonna back pass it. Changyang plays it off the corner. Waits for Czar's touch to challenge. Oh, there's a double commit. It could be dangerous. And there's a team bump. Drio's gonna put that on net. It's gonna be wide. Can he follow it up? Oh, and he puts it short.
No. Oh, the shooting accuracy plaguing the Shadow now. This is... Oh, this hurts.
In the corner, Tarasenko's going to play it off the back wall, but Changyang isn't there to follow up. Transition for the Shadow. Tries to play it off the back wall. Tarasenko's going to try to break out downfield.
Ooh.
Tarasenko can't get the pass over the Changyang as he's backwards. This could be an open net with Tarasenko on the quick rotation back.
Drew.
The rotations are looking much better from the Sharks. The double commits have really been sorted out as there's a demo in the backfield. Tarasenko almost gets one to go in to tie it up. Less than 90 seconds here. Sharks need to find one to stay alive.
The Sharks doing all that they can to try to tie this game up, but it's really doing nothing. This is going to go long, though. This might go in. Yes,
Whoa!
It will. And we're all tied at 2.
Tarasenko gonna go bar Mexico with it to tie it up here in game 3.
Bar Mexico. That's something I haven't heard before, but hey, we're all tied. Look at that. We're all tied. Again. This is the second tie we've had all series. Let's see how long this one lasts.
Don't jinx it. As Drio's gonna play this one off the back wall. Gets too much power on it. Tarasenko could have a chance to get a hit here, but he didn't have any boost, it looks like. Oh, Changyang's going to get a really poor whiff there. This could be a chance. And Drio's going to put it to the far side. Off the ceiling. What a pass, and Czar can't make contact.
Just, again, shooting accuracy plaguing them right now. That is an interesting touch there from Chang.
I think he
Yang.
actually tried to he got a flip reset there, but he got it to where he had no chance to use it.
That's unfortunate, really.
Oh, Tarasenko could drop this in. No, Drew's there for the stop.
Oh, good. A good clear there.
As the clock winds down.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Oh, he hits the crossbar again. Can he get the save? No! And Czar is going to get the buzzer beater.
Czar, Tarasenko.
Oh, and the bump onto Tarasenko. That's the one thing I've seen from the Shadow all series long is they're going for the bumps, and when the team can get consistent bumps in their offensive half, you can really see the communication at play there.
Oh, what a save from Drew, is that's going to preserve the series win for the Shadow. A 3-0. I mean, we still have to play the next 2 games, obviously, but the Shadow taking this series win, confirming it. Let's see how many more wins they can get. But if you're on the side of the Sharks, I mean, you got to try to salvage this series.
Salvage the series indeed. And this game was a start. They didn't get blown out in the shots. 8-4. That's the closest margin we've had all series long. Both players getting involved in the offense. Both players had great saves. So it's a start, but it's a long road ahead of them if they want to close this series.
Yeah, for sure. It is a long road ahead of them, but they, as you said, they did make great strides. It was just a bit of mispositioning and a bit of mistouches in the end that cost them the game. But you want to try to get at least one win here for tiebreakers. At least try to get one, to show up and say, we didn't get swept in week 1. That's the worst feeling, to show up all week, have all your preparation, and then just get swept. Like that's gotta hurt.
And the big thing for them is you got to think about the long run, how this series will affect the rest of their season. Where if you maybe like a 4-1, like if you can get a 4-1 to start the season rather than getting swept, that could really help you out in the long run, where that's one less game you have to win later in the season when it comes down to crunch time and the playoff push.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely is. But we will see. what these two teams are going to do. We will see, obviously. It hurts for the Sharks, obviously, to go through getting that close, but so far, it's got to hurt for sure. But now they just got to come back and try to get a game or two and make it a 3-2 or 4-1 rather than a sweep.
Like you said, it's got to hurt, but they had that small taste of staying with the Shadow. So maybe that'll give them some confidence in these last two games of the series.
Oh, yeah, hopefully. I mean, we'll see. It is a little rough at the start as Drew tries to get a shot in, but can't do that.
I'm just amazed with the consistent placement Drew has had. It's like, it just, like, wherever he wants the ball to go towards the net, he puts it there. As it's really just amazing to watch. As again, ooh, he can't get the touch. Oh, it could be a 2-on-0 here. Changing has a chance. Tries to center it for Tarasenko. Nothing doing so far in the first 50 seconds.
This is a lot better from the Sharks. I mean, you come out, you want to have a slower start to the game. A beautiful dunk.
Read him like a menu.
Like a menu. Interesting. That's a interesting study. Again, I don't think I've heard half of what you said, but they've ended up working.
It works, trust me. I know you didn't hear it all, but chat did. It's okay.
Oh, forget chat.
Oh, what a save from Tarasenko!
You're kidding! That is ridiculous save from Tarasenko. He's just keeping the Sharks in this. I don't know.
It landed on the top of his car, so I don't know it had any way to stop the forward momentum.
I don't know. I can't tell you. That is ridiculous to me. I don't know how he saved it.
There's this nice stop there from Chang Yang. Stops the one-timer from Drew. Another bump comes out from the Shadow. They're one of the most physical teams I've seen just in MLE this weekend so far. Throughout all the leagues. Yeah,
they've really been using the physical play to and I mean, the bump meta is huge right now, and you're seeing it. Why? Because
Chang Yang, what are you doing?
Chang Yang.
That was a really poor time to try to grab boost on the Shadow.
It's gotta hurt. That's really gotta hurt. And Zar just says thank you for the free goal, and the best start that we've seen from the Sharks just goes all the waste as Chang Yang goes for a boost at the wrong time, but he's going to put that one in as nobody goes for kickoff on the side of the Shadow.
I guess grabbing the boost was calculated because he just knew he was going to get this kickoff goal.
Yes. It's two gifts back to back, I guess. I don't know. This is weird to me. I don't understand.
A giveth and a taketh.
Help me understand Foundation League, please.
I guess that's why I'm here. But I'm kind of just concerned at this point because it's a new season. It's a whole new slurry of players. As Chang Yang is going to get a great centering pass to the slot, but Tarasenko can't put that one in the back of the net.
A bit unfortunate there, but a beautiful pass from Chang Yang, and he seems to be trying to make up for that mistake. I mean, he did tie the game, but
the offensive role seemed to have switched for the Sharks, as before it was Chang Yang kind of trying to lead the offense, but now Chang Yang, oh no,
that hurts.
F in chat for Tarasenko.
I think I've said that hurts a lot of times, but that is worth an F in chat.
That one's gonna sting just a little.
Just a little bit. But if you're Tarasenko, you're gonna want to try to come back and make up for that mistake, just like Chang Yang did in his one. But they don't start out real quick as both players miss there. But again, the Shadow doing what they can to keep
dangerous. Oh, and Tarasenko can't steal that one away. That would have been a great play from the Sharks player. This Drito's going to get a demo. Almost got a second demo there. Tarasenko's going to get the challenge, but Drew is there for the stop. Great read from him. Both Sharks players really far forward at the moment.
I'm trying to push the offense, but it's really not working out. It's getting caught
Zar
out.
just chasing Chang Yang around. He's just toying with him.
He just wants to, he's hungry for that blood. That's what it is. It's Chang Yang. Can he put that one in? No, he can't. That's so unfortunate. Both players commit from the shadow, but oh man, that was a golden opportunity for the Sharks to tie up this game. This is another one.
Oh, what a play from Tarasenko.
Oh, the pinch. I don't know how this worked out, but it did, and we're all tied at 2.
Oh, he got like a dunk there off the wall and just picks the pocket of Drew, and he ties it up with just about 50 seconds to go. We got a game on our hands.
And, I mean...
Or your Fins if you're the Sharks.
Oh. I'm done. I'm leaving.
Please don't. I need a co-caster. I already had the solo cast once when you left.
You didn't have long, Hunted came in. It's alright. That was Chang Yang.
Oh, just as we speak, Chang Yang gonna put the Sharks in the lead for the first time this series.
Dude, Chang Yang absolutely banged this ball. Drew did not. He just a bit of a mistouch on his first touch, and the Sharks, as you said, grabbing their first lead of the series and looking poised to take their first game of the series.
This Czar's going to play that one away, and all of a sudden it's become a feeding frenzy for the Sharks. With 20 seconds to go, it's going to be, I'm curious to see if they're going to keep up this offensive pressure or turtle on defense. Tarasenko over to Chang Yang. Interesting play there as the Sharks look to take their first game in the series.
Oh, don't say it yet. Oh.
Hats off to the Sharks, avoiding the sweep.
Avoiding the sweep. They do get that one game. That is crucial. But again, the Sharks, this is a completely different team than we've seen in the first 2 games. I mean, this is a completely different team. Completely different shadow team that we've seen from the first 2 games as well. I think the Sharks really are pushing things. They're doing a much better job of just forcing the shadow into really uncomfortable spots. It might have been nerves early on, but now the Sharks are warmed up and they're ready to go.
Yeah, the Sharks, they seem to really have pushed the envelope this game and started forcing the shadow, like you said, into awkward situations. And I believe this was game 4, so they have a chance to bring this series back to a 3-2 scoreline. And look at the shots. It was actually tied, which is really showing the Sharks' progression in this series.
Yeah, I mean, you go from, 30 to 6 in shots in the first 2 games to tied in game number 4. That's got to feel good. That's got to feel really good. I mean, he did lose the series, so there is that. But, I mean, you come back, you at least take a game off the shadow. And you look, with the momentum, you look poised to take another one.
It's in a set of 5. It's best to lose a series 2 games to 3, as you won the most games you can while taking the loss. Excuse me. As we're gonna get underway here for game 5 between the Sharks and the Shadow of the Foundation League.
We'll see. Can the Sharks come back and force take their second game of the series, but Shadow take their 4th game? Let's find out real quick.
Zar's going to play it high. This could drop down. The backboard reads there. No, Zar's going to play it away. And good clear there from Tarasenko to give his team some room to breathe and regroup. Oh, Chang Yang can't get the touch.
He needed that touch.
Plays it back. He's going to play it around his own net. Maybe drops it down.
No!
That's like my first rule of Rocket League. Don't do that ever. Like, I wince whenever I see a teammate do that.
No. Oh, that hurts so much. You put it in front of your net and Zar's just sitting right there. He's ready and waiting. And the Shadow again grabbing a 1-0 lead. And the Sharks, you got to be hurting a little bit after that one, but you got to regroup real quick, not let the Shadow get another one, or else it might turn into another blowout Oh no, Azar!
Oh,
It's
picking the
post.
corners. Zar can't get that one to go in. Drew tries to go top shelf off the bounce shot. Gonna get the follow-up. As right now, the Sharks are looking belly up.
I'm so done with your puns. Oh my god. It's but yeah, I mean the Sharks. It just feels like they had those 2 games in the middle of the series, and now they're just kind of they're mailing it. I wouldn't say mailing it in at this point because there still is a lot of time, but it just seems like we're going back to that first 2 games and Zar, man.
Beautiful saucer pass from Drew over to Zar. The 1-2 play. There's nothing Tarasenko could have done there.
No, there really wasn't. And I mean, the Shadow up 3-0. And again, just as I was saying, this really is starting to look like the first 2 games. And unless the Sharks can turn it around real quick, I'm kind of scared for the rest of the game for them.
Tarasenko centers it for Changing, but he was just too early. And Drew's shot's going to go wide into the corner. Gets the centering touch.
Drew, just the consistency on this man at the wall.
Everywhere. As Zar just takes the ball away from Tarasenko.
Zar doing Zar things. That's exactly what he's done. He's just put the ball in the back of the net the whole series. And it's now 4-0 Shadow. And unless the Sharks screw on here, this is looking bleak for them right now.
It is looking very bleak. The Shadow have just come in and I think really surprised a lot of people. I'm not sure where they were in the power rankings, but as Drew is going to get a 5th one for the Shadow.
Jeez, what a beautiful passer from Zar, my bad, to Drew. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how highly rated this team was in the power rankings, but if they were not on top 10, they came out of nowhere and they're proving everyone wrong. And something that I wanted to say is in the first series we saw, they're pretty close games, 4-1s.
Mm-hmm.
Now these games have been pretty much the games that the Shadow have won have pretty much been blowouts. As here looks like another one, and it will be. It's 6-0 Shadow, and again, it just looks like a blowout already.
And I gotta sympathize for the Sharks. It's week 1. I really felt like in game 4 they kind of conquered their fear, got over their nerves. But game 5, the Shadow came to play and to shut them down. This is just phenomenal Rocket League from Zar and Drew.
They've really shown up. I mean, that consistency that they've had all series long, just making sure to shut the Sharks down, and it's shown as they've scored. Hold on, let me do quick math. They've scored 20 goals in game 1, 2, and this game combined.
Wow.
And this game isn't even over yet. I haven't counted the other 2 games yet because I don't remember how many they scored. I'm going to be honest with you, but just the offensive machine that the Shadow are right now. This is just ridiculous.
Two minutes to go in the Sharks. Just looking to find one for some pride. Something to build off of going into next week. As they're going to want to forget week 1 of their... excuse me. Of week 1 here.
English is a hard language.
It all comes full circle as in the first series, English was a hard language. Oh, what a bump save from Changing onto Tarasenko, and a follow-up save from Tarasenko.
I mean, unfortunately, this game is pretty much over, but still some pretty nice plays from the Sharks, and just on the defensive side. And that offense is not really clicking as well as it has. But again, I mean, you gotta hold your hands high. I mean, you took a game off this ridiculous offensive powerhouse that is the Shadow, but just go into next week, wipe the slate clean, and hopefully get a better result next week.
And I feel like for the Shark, they really just got to focus on just hitting the ball as at these lower ranks. That's something all players should work on. As another 1-2 play comes out from the Shadow. As shots are 13-0
Oh my
for
goodness.
the Shadow. Tack that on to the 30-6.
Oh.
As I'm not gonna ever look at the stat line for this series. Ever.
I feel bad for the stat person who's to put this on the website, because you're gonna have to go through every single game.
They're gonna be confused as like, did this actually happen?
Did this really happen? This is, oh man. The Sharks, I mean, you gotta feel a little demoralized. It sucks, but again, as I said, you took a game off this team that's outscored you so many times. Oh, but again.
Oh, nice stop there from Chang Yang. As again, guess who, with his 5th goal of the game.
Guess who? I wonder how many goals Drew has scored in the series. Can we get
a lot?
Can we get a stat check for that, please? I don't think we have the ability. Drew having an amazing series. I think he had 5 goals in game number 1 as well as 5 in this one. Just a ridiculous pace that they've been scoring at. And that's going to be it. The Shadow take this in 4 games. Not 4 games. 4 games to 1. My bad. Over a Sharks team that's got to feel.
A dominating fashion. And just, wow. Just incredible play from the Shadow. Game after game. They really showed up to play as the final shot line was 15-0. If I was in the Foundation League, I'd be terrified of the Shadow.
15-0. That's what? That's unheard of. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh my goodness, the Shadow showing up absolutely ridiculously in. Hold on, I want to do some math. You can talk, do whatever. I want to do some math of the first. So it was 7. So that's 15, 21, and then you got another 2, and then 3, so another 5. So 26 goals.
Holy cow!
26 on the Shadow side. Woo!
and for the Shadow, they just did everything right. Consistent touches. They got bumps in the final third. Everything was flowing for them.
Everything was clicking. But that's gonna be it from here, from us here, week number 1. But if you want to see more Rocket League, I'm pretty sure there still is a series going on the main channel. So if you want to check that out, it's Academy League Action. I'm not sure what the teams are, what the game is, but make sure to go check it out. That's going to be it from us. I don't know if you have anything to say, Turney Ernie. It's been fun to cast with you.
It's been a blast casting with you. It's been a blast casting here on MLE's 2nd channel. Don't forget to give us a follow. And have a good night. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Have a good night, everyone. Make sure to check out the first channel, but have a good night. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. Have a good night.